Hey guys, welcome to my channel. La 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 la. Happy New Year. Hello out there, my wonderful Divine Feminine friends. It's messages from Divine Masculine. Happy New Year. I hope you recover from your hangover quickly. Quickly. I wish you a speedy recovery. And if you're not hungover, good for you. Good for you. I am also not hungover because I don't really drink. Sometimes, like I'll go out. If I go out for dinner, I might have one beer, maybe two, if I don't have to drive, or something like that. Even if I have one beer, I would definitely prefer not to drive still. And drinking is fine. Drinking is not bad. But, the whole thing about moderation. And also, by the way, when I go out to eat, first of all, I don't do that very often, let alone drinking. I usually end up getting a water, but the thing is, like tap water, that's always what they give you at the restaurant. And I know one or two places around where you can order like bottled water, but most of the time you're going to get tap water, right? Well, the problem is tap water is full of all kinds of nasty junk. And I'm not just being like a super fruity, paranoid weirdo about the tap water, I think, anyway. I don't know. Here's the thing. When I drink tap water, it makes me feel sick. It makes me feel sick. And some might say, well, it's because you need to get used to, the tap water. No, actually, I think what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to get unused to tap water, because there is some really bad stuff in there. And I'll drink like a half of the whole glass of water when I go out to eat dinner with my whole entire meal. And even still, it's like it makes my throat hurt and stuff. That's why I don't even eat out that much. Now, if I order a beer, the beer is made out of water that's like been filtered 50 times, right? Like that's a thing. Like they triple filter the water before they make the beer, right? And I don't seem to have that problem. So, I don't know, guys. It's whatever. It's, I guess, maybe just my thing. Maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of it than it really is or something. But, no. So, there you go, guys. I hope you are feeling fine. I hope you're not hungover. And if you are, I've got a trick for you. Just the thing. Back in the day, back when I was in my 20s, and I did the same thing all 20-somethings do. Maybe not all, but a lot of us, right? What do? You're partying, you're going out there, having a good time, drinking it up, partying, right? That's what 20-somethings do. And I was no different back then. I figured out how to get over a hangover fast. And I mean, it's still going to be a rough day overall. The whole entire day is basically shot. But here's what I would do. I'd get up. First thing, full glass of water. 2 aspirin. And actually, even when I would party, I would know to drink enough water, but it's never enough, right? I think it takes something like 7 ounces of water for your liver to process 1 ounce of alcohol or something like that. But anyway, get up in the morning, full glass of water with 2 aspirin, and then I would take some of that emergency. I would take some of that. You know what I'm talking about? The emergency, the vitamin C stuff, right? Emergency for vitamin C. 2 aspirin with a full glass of water. Go back, lay down for 45 minutes. Get up, do another glass of water, and meditate for about 15 minutes. Then I would have a nice, greasy breakfast, and it just so happens that I love Mexican food, and I live in Colorado, so we've got this little gem called green chili here in Colorado. If you don't live in Colorado or New Mexico, you do not know what I'm talking about, I promise. Whatever you think green chili is, what I'm talking about is not what you think I'm talking about. Because I've been to other places in the country where you ask for green chili and they just look at you and they go, okay, and then they bring you like chili verde. And that's not what I'm talking about. Just Google, get on Google and look up Colorado green chili, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, eggs, green chili, hash browns, nice and greasy, some potatoes, right, with some orange juice, more water, and I would make myself eat it nice and slow, no matter how much my stomach hurt. And then by about 3 p.m., I'm feeling all right. Not too bad considering I had a hangover. Now, I've got an even better solution for hangovers. Don't get a hangover in the first place. That's what I currently do, and I highly recommend it. So Happy New Year. Hope you're feeling fine. And if you're not, there's some advice for you. Okay. 3 of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, Divine Masculine. What are we talking about? Well, what we're talking about is deliverance. Divine Masculine is waiting for the ships to come in. And they've been working hard out there, man. They know that they're in a situation that is not serving them. They know that destiny holds another person, and they're kidding themselves about who that's going to be. You and I know who that's going to be. Wink, wink, right? I'm talking to them right now. That's who it's going to be. But nonetheless, Divine Masculine has been busying themselves with a lot of big life changes, important big life changes, and doing a lot of work to make those things happen. And now they're just kind of waiting for their ships to come in. And I think you'll find, Divine Feminine, that the way that the universe is going to bring you guys together, the way that God is going to bring you guys together, is really going to flip your lid. And I'll tell you more about that later on. I think you'll find that very, very interesting. Okay, recent past, Divine Masculine, 7 of Swords. Right, so Divine Masculine lying to himself, maybe not lying, maybe, but let's just say kidding themselves and others. Right, and your twin flame, so-called Divine Masculine, could be a woman too, right? Like me, for example, I am so-called Divine Feminine. My twin flame, a woman, is so-called Divine Masculine. And of course, she is permanently in my life. And I can help you do the same thing too. Now, kidding themselves about who they are and what they want from life, and through that, whether consciously or unconsciously, deceiving others in their life situation around them. Very interesting. Okay, right here we go. Towards the so-called karmic situation. 8 of Cups next to the Moon in reverse. So Divine Masculine trying way too hard. It's like, just let God do some of the work, dude. You don't need to try that freaking hard to make these important life changes. Now, it didn't really end up hurting anything in the end, because the changes, like I said, those ships are coming in. Those changes are amalgamating. So whatever. I think, I guess you could sum it up by saying, all right, Divine Masculine, whatever it was they were doing to make changes. And again, if you're listening to me and you're looking at your situation and you're like, well, my twin flame wasn't making any changes, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Kurt. Guys, remember, 7 of Swords. They're not going to tell you what they're doing. And this is the thing. This is why you watch tarot readings, isn't it? Because it doesn't take a lot of genius to figure out that you're not really getting the full truth from Divine Masculine. Exactly. Okay, so they've been making some huge, huge, huge changes in their life situation. And it's almost like, okay, the effort they put forward, it was helpful, it was effective, it was good, but it just created a lot more drama than there needed to be in order for them to make the mental and emotional changes in their life for them to be happy with their situation, which definitely includes ending this karmic standoff that they're in with their situation. And their situation could be a relationship, but it could also be a job. Maybe they work too much, whatever it is. And actually, I would invite you If you're new here, even if you've been here a while, why don't you tell what, you know, I would like to see what your DM's so-called karmic situation is like. Like, what is it? Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Do they work too much? Is it family? Like, I've got students, I'm a twin flame coach, right? I've got students who are like subservient to their mother. And that's their excuse that they're going to use to run from their DF, right? Like, dude, you're a grown man. Why do you have to, whatever. But in the comments section below, I'd love to see what is going on with you out there in YouTube land. Okay, so towards you, Divine Feminine, recent past, Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot in reverse. Right. Again, this stand still, stand off, stubborn energy, no changes, more of the same, running and chasing, Divine Masculine, telling you over and over again how it's never going to happen and putting you in the friend zone, but I still love you and I remember you fondly and I wish we could have something. It just didn't work out. I mean, all these mixed messages. That's why the Two of Pentacles is coming out in the reverse. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about why things unfold that way with your twin flame. And it's really easy to understand, guys. So, as you know, you are body, mind, soul. You and your twin flame are the same soul. But the way everybody approaches this is through the mind. We believe we are the personality, the ego. That's where we derive our sense of self from. And so as you are chasing this person, you actually believe that it is you who is chasing this person. Ah, but it is not. It is the ego. You are identified as thought, the personality, and you're not bad for doing that. This is not criticism. The thing is, guys, that's the human condition, and that's what everybody on earth does. So as you chase this person, they run, you think it's you that's chasing. Now, here's what's interesting. The mind is duality. This, that, past, future, good, bad, yin, yang, me, you, and you perceive this person as a separate person. And that is why you get separation. And the ego in traditional Zen spiritualism, thousands of years old, teaching, not even having anything to do with twin flames, they call identification with the ego personality separation consciousness. Ah, now here's the trick. You get out of the ego. This is why I'm always telling you guys to go read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. You want to get your twin flame to come back? Huh? Of course you do. Go read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. That's where you got to start, guys, because Eckhart guides you back into your soul. And if you don't like Eckhart Tolle, no problem. There's another book called, what is it called? It's by Michael Singer. Oh, come on, brain. Untethered Soul. Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. Same exact thing as what Eckhart Tolle teaches, but some people, they resonate with him. Eckhart's great, though. I like him a lot. Most people do. He's very, very popular. That's what you got to do, guys, to get your twin flame back. Get out of the ego. Stop identifying with the ego personality and instead align with your soul, which is your twin flame. And you'll find this very interesting, too. When you align with your soul, which is your twin flame, in ancient Zen spiritualism, not even having anything to do with twin flames, they call that unity consciousness. So identification with ego, separation consciousness. Identification with soul, unity consciousness. Separation, union. Interesting. And remember, you and your twin flame are the same soul. Guys, this is why I'm the world's leading twin flame coach, because that is the core of my teaching. I have an identifiable core teaching. And if you're new here, go watch my free coaching videos. You don't even have to give me any money. I don't care. You can go watch my free coaching videos all over my YouTube channel. I've even assembled a lot of the good ones onto a playlist. That playlist is called How to Get Your Twin Flame. Go watch that playlist, guys. Start the new year off right. Get your twin flame to come back. Get your twin flame to come back. And then you don't have to sit around watching these tarot readings anymore. If you're getting upset because I stopped here to give you this quick teaching and you're sitting there thinking, stop talking and just do the reading. You are exactly the person that needs to stop watching these useless fucking tarot readings. The only reason I do tarot readings is because I know that you're out there watching tarot readings. And I know that because I used to do that, guys. Back in the day, years ago, when I was in your shoes, in the dark night of the soul, desperately searching everywhere for answers, I was desperately watching tarot reading after tarot reading after tarot reading. So what do? Now that I'm a coach, now that I teach people how to attract their twin flame back permanently, I do the tarot readings. And in the tarot reading, I tell you, number one, stop watching these tarot readings, because what you're doing by watching the tarot reading is actually pushing your twin flame away. Number two, go watch my free coaching videos. These tarot readings are nothing more than a conduit to attract people to my YouTube channel so that you'll go watch my free coaching videos. You actually have the power to attract your twin flame back to you. You guys are the same soul. You are your twin flame. What on earth makes you think for a second that you cannot get this person to come back? Of course you can. They are you. They are you. And that is exactly what this Magician card is trying to tell you, guys. This is why I actually stopped here in the reading. Even the tarot reading is telling you. Don't you see? Okay, Magician in the reverse for Divine Masculine. Right, somebody's giving up all their power. And remember, your twin flame is you. Who's giving up their power? Both of you. Right, Divine Feminine. Exactly. Claim your power back. You are your twin flame. Okay, towards the karmic situation, 3 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Right. So, Divine Masculine is putting money in the bank. They're talking to a buddy. I got to go sleep on your couch. I need to move out. They're talking to a lawyer. I'm planning for a divorce. They're looking for another job. I don't know, something along those lines. Divine Masculine looking to end it with that person. And this is real. This is real, guys. These are real steps that they are taking. Why? Because you are them, guys. You came to my channel for a reason. It's because you're ready to hear this message. Okay, towards you, Divine Feminine. Aha, very interesting. The 6 of Pentacles and Strength. And not in the reverse, my friends. Right there in the up and right. 6 of Pentacles, Strength card. That is exactly what Divine Masculine is thinking right now. They are thinking very, very fondly of you, and they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up. If anything, they're going to come crawling back, making apologies, wondering what the hell happened, and what they need to do to get you back into their life for good. And I got to say, apologizing is a good way to start. But here's the thing. Divine Feminine, you got to get yourself into a place where you no longer need apologies. And that is exactly when Divine Masculine comes back. That's not going to make sense to the ego. The ego thinks it needs an apology. The ego thinks it's been damaged. The soul does not. The soul is eternal and whole, and it needs nothing. And when you align with your soul, everything works out with your twin flame, guys. It's so simple. They are your soul. You are 2 incarnations of one soul taking place in the same time period. That's all this is, guys. Guys, as always, go watch my free coaching videos, or I got one better for you. Go sign up for my paid coaching. It's not expensive. I don't charge thousands of frickin' dollars, guys, and I'm never going to do that. It's so, so affordable. And right now, you can save $50 when you pay in full. That's all you got to do. It's only $319 for the silver package, $369 for the gold package. Other twin flame coaches out there are charging $2,000, $3,000, $6,000 for some twin flame coaching, which amounts to actually like soulmate coaching. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. And I'm not here to criticize, but guys, there's a reason I'm the world's #1 twin flame coach, because you're going to get twin flame coaching with my system. Sign up today. It's not expensive, and you're going to get actual twin flame coaching. Go watch my free coaching videos all over my YouTube channel. If you think I'm just bragging, I'm not. You're going to watch my videos and you're going to see that I'm different, and I'm very, very different from everybody else out there. And I don't have any problem saying that. I know I'm different, and so does everybody else. So go check them out, guys, and sign up for my paid coaching too while you're at it. The Introduction to the Journey online video coaching package includes 8.5 hours of instructional videos. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to make the necessary lifestyle changes to shift energetically out of ego and into the consciousness of your soul, which is your twin flame, thereby causing you to feel fucking amazing. Not just better, but like incredible. And on top of that, your twin flame is going to come back. I promise. If this person is your twin flame, they will come back. Or you'll run into them around town or some shit like that, guys. It happens to my students all the time, guys. Over 4,000 students that I've coached. You can read testimonials on my website. There's testimonial videos in the form of what I call success stories. All over my YouTube channel, my students are always chiming in on my YouTube videos, guys. I've got a lot of students, I've got a lot of experience, and I've got a lot of helpers too. When you're done watching the instructional video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching System, up to 4 group coaching calls a week. You can talk directly to me or my 2 professional, hand-picked, personally trained twin flame coaches who are assisting me, both former students. You get on those calls, that's like another 8 hours of coaching, live coaching every single week. You can ask us your questions. If you can't make the calls, no problem. The calls are recorded. And there's also this secret, closed, private Facebook group. Not my public New World All-Star group, but the private Facebook group for students. Nobody can see that you're even in there, let alone what you're doing in there. So no, your friends and family aren't going to know what you're up to. It's totally private, totally closed, secret Facebook group. You can get in there and ask us your questions. There's the video course, 8.5 hours, the Facebook group, the calls, books, all kinds of teachings, and a whole lot of support, guys. There's about 370 students in the Facebook group right now. You're going to get answers to your questions, guys, and you're going to get the right answers. And that's not all. That's not all. If you cannot afford my already really low prices, no problem. I do have payment plans. You do save $50. You get a $50 discount if you can pay in full. But if not, no problem, guys. No problem. It's still super, super affordable. When you sign up with my payment plans, I'll take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy-to-digest payments of 60 or 70 bucks, 6 months, right? Make 6 payments, and that's it. And you get access to the videos and everything with your first payment. So even if you cannot afford to pay in full, no problem, no problem. Okay, what's it gonna be? Divine Masculine. Oh, guys, remember what I said at the beginning of the read? I already know what this card is trying to say. The Hierophant. Right, exactly. Did I not say at the beginning of this reading that there would be instances where it seems as if God is bringing the two of you together? Interesting. Very synchronistic circumstances. And this happens to my students all the time. You're going to think I'm crazy, but this happens all the time, guys. And by the way, here's judgment. Need I say more for most likely outcome? This happens all the time to my students. They do the detox from their twin. They're aligning with their soul. They're making the necessary lifestyle changes. And boom, just like that, they run into their twin flame around town. Their twin flame tries to get their attention. Their twin flame unblocks them. Guys, I had my twin flame blocked and she fucking sent me flowers. She tracked me down. She found out where I worked and sent me flowers to get my attention, guys. It works, and it works so good. Okay, so Page of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, most likely outcome for the karmic situation. Yep, that reeks of divorce, settlement, or we're moving out and we're divvying things up, or I'm breaking up, I'm leaving this shitty job, whatever it is. It's actual 3D physical manifestations. Good for you, Divine Masculine. And towards you, Divine Feminine, something similar. We've got the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. Lots of love. Lots and lots of love. coming your way, Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine is going to be hunting you down and overflowing with love for you, my dear Divine Feminine friends. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my lovely videos. So please hit that bell button, guys. Have a happy new year. I'll be back tomorrow for Divine Feminine. Bye!